Hello, everyone, and welcome to tttv, a continuation of Season 4. Season 4 hasn't gone exactly how I have planned because, let's face it, in today's world, you really can't plan anything to work out as you planned it. So you just have to adjust. Well, I guess that's life. Adjustment. Uh, you gotta forgive my hair tonight. I'm out of hairspray, so I had to use hair gel. So I don't have it fluffed out and I don't have it set the way I want. Uh, and my light went out, so the lighting's not very good. Uh, I want to talk about, well, a variety of subjects tonight in a quick 20-minute episode. Uh, there's a lot of things going on in the world that, honestly, there shouldn't be. People are addicted to bad drugs. I'm not talking about smoking a joint once in a while when you go to a party. To me, that's nothing. I mean, it's something I don't do, but I'm talking about people being on heroin, meth, cocaine, uh, some serious shit, crack. And it's become a running gag or a running joke. But honestly, it's a serious problem. Race issues, to me, is the stupidest thing. Look, if I go down to the races, I'll get along with all the black guys, man. I'll pump fists with them. I'll say, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Just I don't have a problem with black people. I got a problem with niggers. Just like I don't have a problem with being a country boy, but I don't like rednecks. Do you understand? That's become a cliche of people saying, but it's true. There are people out there who are just no damn good that make it harder for other races. And I hold my view to this until my dying day. I think Muslims are evil. They keep proving it. They just keep proving it. Well, Tommy, it's just extreme Muslims. No, it's the whole Muslim religion. Don't go by what you hear and see on TV and the radio. It's Muslims that are evil. Uh, Watch the movie Malcolm X, man, from Denzel Washington. That movie really shows. Now, there's a part in that movie where he goes to Mecca and does a. It's it. Trust me, it's evil. Uh, let's talk about how girls are and guys are. Girls are into heavy drugs bad, and it's causing them to make serious life mistakes, man. Uh, I know girls who who will suck cock for $20. Not mine, but I know just because they can go buy a hit of a drug. Why would you do that to yourself? A friend of mine who used to be a porno star, Felicia Fox. I'm not going to give her real name out. Uh, was talking to me about an hour ago about she's a nurse now, and how a friend of hers was a nurse and she got with the wrong guy. See, there's another thing that girls don't do. They don't think. I don't think girls know how to think. They know how to react. They know how to do stuff. But they don't know how to think. Honestly. That's why they get flustered and they get mad at you and they yell at you because they're frustrated because they can't think fast enough. See, and that's just a scientific fact. Women don't think as fast as men. I hate to tell you that, ladies, but it's true. That's why you get hateful and resentful when you don't know what's going on or understand quickly. Now, that doesn't excuse what men do. I'm not saying that. Because there are bad guys out there. But them kind of guys make it harder for guys like me. Anyway, girls, you got to start thinking about the consequences of stuff you're doing. if you're snorting cocaine, you're snorting heroin, or doing whatever you're doing. That's not my scene. I don't know anything about it. People got to learn to think about the repercussions of what they do. And they got to understand there's going to be consequences. Where I know a 24-year-old girl who's already got crow's feet. You know, I don't. I know a girl who is in and out of jail all the time, but doesn't click into her mind because she's always got her mind on what to do, how to get it, and what she needs. Uh, and I feel for her. You know, it's not that there's people. I hate that the world is so fucked up, all because of dumb shit. Cell phone. People have lost their social interactions and become stupid because of those cell phones. I'm telling you, if any of you out there ever go to the races with me, or go to a party with me, or go out to dinner with me, and some of you have asked me to, and I will, don't bring your goddamn cell phone, okay? I'll break the fucking thing. I'll take it out of your hand, I'll snatch it right out of your hand, and I'll break the damn thing. Because if you're out with me, you're going to interact with me on one-on-one, okay? You're not going to have that stupid ass phone in your face while I'm sitting there having dinner with you or having a conversation. I think it's retarded. Now, man, the world is so bad, I'm at a loss for words. I'll be completely honest with you. Uh, it just things need to be fixed, and it's the little things that are fucking everything else up. It's just little things, man, that can be fixed. There has to be consequences for bad stuff, and bad people need to be. I don't care if they're white, black, purple, green. I don't care, but the government needs to be cleaned up and stop being so crooked. You and I run the government, but in today's world, it seems like they run us. Well, I don't believe in that. They work for me. They work for you. So I want people who do drugs and break laws to suffer the consequences of the laws of this land, and get help for what they need. You just can't put somebody in jail for 2 days on a bench warrant because they didn't show up for probation and let them back out and say, oh man, I hope they straighten up. It doesn't work that way. Guys out there, if you're not working and taking care of your responsibilities, bottom line is you are not a man. You're a boy. If you don't come home from work, and if you're married and kiss your wife and have dinner with your family and have family time with your kids, you're not a man. If your wife asks you to take every last dollar out of your paycheck to pay a bill and you refuse to do it, you're not a man. A man like me, a man don't question the needs of the ones he loves. He's there for them, to support them, to be the backbone of his family, and to be understanding. That, bottom line, is a man. Now that doesn't mean you can't go out and have fun. You can't lay your old lady down on the bed and give her a good old pickle tickle. Or grab her by the back of the head and give her a head, say, hey baby, I paid the bill, time to go downtown. That's just part of being a guy. uh, Memorial Day is tomorrow. We have gotten to a point where we don't appreciate the sacrifices that others have made for us with their lives, their bodies, their minds. And I want to take a pause moment right here and thank them for that service and all they do. And this is why I decided to make a tttv tonight, because there's things that need to be addressed. I don't like making tttv when I'm bloated, and I'm still a little bit bloated. And but I made one tonight because I needed to. Now, see, I'm really at a loss for words tonight because there's so many things that can be fixed and be fixed so easily. If you cut out greed, if you cut out lies and being crooked. Now, this is everybody in a whole. Stop thinking about what Hollywood favors. You know, these kids nowadays, they don't think. They react to what they see, and they go base their life on what they see. Well, I never did that. I always felt from my heart the way I felt about things I liked, things I enjoy, people I like, and pretty much I like everybody, and how I enjoy things I do. Like, I get a great joy from my heart when I go outside and practice playing golf, or I go to the bowling alley and I try to bowl a 200 game. And if I fail, if I hit the ball with my golf club and it hooks to the left, no reason to get mad. If I throw a gutter ball down the bowling alley lane, oops, no reason to get mad. So many people get mad nowadays and they react. They don't understand. Does that make any sense? You have to understand everything and feel from your heart. That's life is not hard. Can it get difficult at times? Well, yeah. Your health can decline. You can get into a car accident. You can get into a financial situation. You can lose a loved one of your life. I can speak from experience. Life can change that quick. Look at me. I still pass for 20-something years old. But that can change tomorrow. Tomorrow I can start aging, or I can lose my job, or I can get paralyzed in a car accident, or I can get robbed going to the races. So this thing I'm trying to say tonight is people need to be aware of everything and embrace everything at the same time, and also pay attention of everything around you. I see so many people walking around in a daze and tunnel vision, where they will just focus that way and have no idea what's going on around them. Then they'll walk into somebody, or they won't see something, and then they'll misunderstand it. Life. People ask me to explain life to them. Well, I'm going to explain life to all of you, because you ask me how I know. It's just because I know of the things I've seen, and I just know. Life is very simple. You love, you pay attention, you know that feeling inside your mind and your heart when when you go someplace or you're with somebody and it feels right and it feels wrong. You listen to that. Uh, Life is happiness. You do what honestly makes you happy. Not what's popular, not what the new thing is, but what comes from inside your heart. That's where happiness comes from. Now, can it be misunderstood and scary? Yeah. Know the truth. That's another key in life. Address the problems. Don't let the problems subside and move on ahead and try to leave them behind, because if you try to leave a problem behind for somebody else to deal with, it's either not going to be dealt with or it's going to come back and bite you on the ass. Or somebody else is going to have a problem and deal with it. You don't want that kind of life. So embrace happiness. And don't try to. I don't think you would mind, but I'm going to use my cousin Jim as an example. He and I both grew up watching WrestleMania, watching Monday Night Raw. We went to Monday Nitro a couple times. We went to wrestling shows. I was at his first wrestling match in '97, and we both grew up really enjoying wrestling during the '80s and '90s. I mean, we really enjoyed it. But Jim fell in love with it, and now he's a professional wrestler, and he's damn good. I don't know how he jumps off the top rope backwards, but I couldn't do that. But what I'm saying is that was something that made Jim happy. I enjoyed it, but it made him happy. It's something he enjoyed, and it's something he embraced it. Okay? Where I became a very good golfer. I started shooting even par on all the local courses, Miami Shores, Shelby Oaks. And these are some tough golf courses. And I started shooting par, and I got damn good. So good that, I should have tried out for at least the amateur tour. But now I play on a league every summer, in spring and summer. It's something I do. Now Jim enjoyed playing golf, but it's something I embraced. Okay, there's a good examples. Somebody like I love Elvis Presley. I'm a big Elvis Presley fan. Everybody knows this. I love 50s rock and roll, where somebody else might love 80s rock and roll. Now, some people might like an Elvis song, and I might like an 80s song, but they might be a fan of a certain band in the 80s, and I might not be. So they embrace that, where I embrace my idol. See, you got tit for tat here, and you got to find a common middle. And that's where happiness comes from. That's how we all get along. But everybody's got to go to one extreme to the other. Nobody wants to be down the middle. I'm a country boy. I grew up in Troy, Ohio. But I hate that town. To me, it's snotty, grown too big for its own britches. Then there are people I went to school with who still live there. Family still live there. And they like it. But they wouldn't want to live out here. See? There's that yin and that yang. And you got to find the middle. Folks, you got to learn to embrace what makes you happy. Honestly happy. Confront the bad things. The drugs, the bad women, the guys who think they're men, the thugs, You gotta say, hey, how come gas prices are going up? Because it's a holiday weekend. See, nobody says anything because everybody don't want to rock the boat. Nobody wants to say, hey, why is food prices up? Why don't you guys lower the gas prices and keep them there? Way inflation will go down so we can all afford to do stuff. But nobody wants to rock that boat. Happiness is easy to achieve if you understand how to achieve it, honestly achieve it. Life is not difficult if you pay attention. Love should be the simplest thing to explore and to achieve. And you honor that love. If somebody loves you and you know they love you, you embrace it. A few more things. Don't be afraid to fail. If you try something, a job, a hobby, or something new you want to try, and you keep failing at it and failing at it and failing, till you get to the point, don't give up. And when you get to that point where you finally achieve what you wanted to get done, won't it make you feel wonderful through all the failures? You finally did it, whatever it may be. That's life. Don't give up. Don't give up on life. Pay attention. Find happiness. It's just that simple. And pay attention to the bad stuff and where it can lead. I love you all, and as I always say, I will catch you all on the flip side of the midnight hour. Later.